We all know what is going on in the world right now with the Black Lives Matter protests following George Floyd's murder. Here at Vibe FM, we are looking at the most prominent rappers from Kendrick to Lil Baby who have attended these protests in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. It is important that we let you know that we don't upload these videos to promote violence. These clips are for your enjoyment and not to promote violent protesting. Enjoy. Kicking off at number 1, we have J. Cole. In the wake of George Floyd's murder, many cities around America have exploded into protest. Over the weekend, J. Cole took to the streets in his own hometown of Fayetteville in North Carolina to join the anti-racism protests. J. Cole has been spotted previously at protests in 2014 following the deaths of Michael Brown and Eric Garner, so it was no surprise that he attended this protest following the tragic murder of George Floyd. At number 2, we have Kanye West. Kanye West has recently been slammed for supporting Trump and wearing an MAGA hat. However, he wasn't missed at the protests for racial inequality and police brutality. Kanye was seen at the protests in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. Not only has Kanye attended the programs, but he has also set up a college fund for George Floyd's daughter, Gianna, to fully pay for her college tuition. At number 3, we have YG. YG not only attended the protests in light of George Floyd's murder, he actually organised a protest in Hollywood on June 7 to address the recent police killings of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tony McDale, David McAtee, and countless others. Not only did YG organise a protest in New York, he also released a song last week referring to the protest named FTP. The rapper released a music video to go with the song that was filmed while he was at the protest. Some of the clips include YG in the middle of a crowd, as well as standing on top of cars and holding protest signs. At number 4 is Lil Baby. Lil Baby was spotted at the protests for racial inequality and police brutality at his hometown in Atlanta. Lil Baby has been praised for the work he has done in giving back to his city. He's worked with his hometown's mayor to create a police reform plan as well as starting a scholarship program for his old high school. Similar to YG, Lil Baby dropped a song called The Bigger Picture, aimed at bringing light to the situation going on in America right now. Coming in at number 5 is Kendrick Lamar. It's no surprise that Kendrick was seen taking to the streets on Sunday, June 7th to join the Black Lives Matter protests in his hometown Compton in California. The march, which was called the Compton Peace Walk, began at the Gateway Town Center and continued to the Martin Luther King Jr. Monument in City Hall. Kendrick was seen with the likes of other celebrities including NBA stars DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook. At number 6, we have Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty was at the Black Lives Matter protests. Yachty posted a video of himself talking to the crowd of protesters saying, "I feel like we gotta stand for something, or we fall for anything. You know what I'm saying?" The caption for the video noted that, "I am no different from the next man. Every voice matters and must be heard." At number 7, we have T.I. Rapper T.I. has been seen at the protests in Houston, Atlanta, with hundreds of people who gathered to protest and express outrage about police shooting deaths of African Americans. T.I. has also taken to social media with posts expressing his outrage over the racial inequality in America. Coming in at number 8, we have Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa was out protesting in Chicago against police brutality alongside a huge crowd. Vic has been noticeable in the push for equality, as he has been an activist fighting on the front lines for a change in racial inequality and violence. So it was no surprise that he took to the streets of Chicago to protest. At number 9 is Lil TJ. Lil TJ was in attendance at the protests in Los Angeles. He was seen on his Instagram Live joining in with a crowd of other protesters to voice their rage at racial inequality following George Floyd and many other African American deaths at the hand of the police. Last but certainly not least, at number 10 we have Sway Lee. The rapper took to the streets in LA and went live on Instagram while he was at protests following the death of George Floyd. On his Instagram Live, the protests looked to get out of control with buildings burning and police everywhere trying to stop protesters. Well guys, that wraps up some of the top rappers spotted protesting. Comment below letting us know if you thought we should have mentioned other rappers, or if you guys actually joined in with the protests. You've been watching Vibe FM, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.